Back. This is Fly By Seat of Your Pants Productions. I'm Lester Kaufman, owner and operator of AFH Audio Services here in the Midwest. And tonight we're going to go over an issue I ran into on my last event was my rock band, four-piece rock band that I work with. And so here we go. Let me explain it. So I've been setting up for this four-piece rock band that I work with. And I'm going into the SQ5, and then I'm doing a MADI split out to the DMix128. And the reason I'm doing this is because I already have the band all set up and dialed in on the SQ where they sound really good. And I want to get them all dialed in on the DMix128 because I will be switching over to that full time. To do this, I got the Radial SW4. The SW4 allows me to switch between two mixers. I can switch both left, right, and auxiliary sub if I want to, a fill if I need it. Just allows me the freedom to switch between two mixers at an event. So here's where the problem came up. I was piping some music into channel 8, which is I had it as an open channel. The band wasn't using it, and I had it as an open channel. And so I was pumping some music into that, some rock music to play in the background. When I was switched to the SQ, it sounded normal and full. But when I switched back to the DMix128, I lost my low end. So I immediately went to the GUI, and I had cleared everything out. The EQs were flat. There was no high pass filters, anything on it. Everything was flat. Everything was turned off. So I thought I didn't really have a lot of time at the event. I was already late getting set up due to the heat. So, you know, I made the call to just abort, use the SQ as normal with my settings that I had, and run the show so that the band doesn't know that there's any issues. So coming back to my shop, here's where I found my problem was. So I was looking on the regular channel, and everything was shut off. I did not realize that this is the same channel that I used for my D feedback video. So I had it into subgroup 4. I could have seen that right there. I didn't notice it. Like I said, I had a minute to make a decision, and I just went with the SQ because I'm familiar with it and it's already set up. Down here on the side, I could have hit the assign button and seen that it was assigned to subgroup 4. Well, I had set it up for the D feedback. And on the D feedback, I kind of did some preliminary EQ adjustments to that subgroup. That subgroup is a vocal subgroup. And so if I go here to the subgroups and I go to my Vox subgroup, subgroup 4, I come here to EQ. You can see that I have a high pass filter and a little cut there to take some of the proximity effect out of the mic. So I was doing a preliminary EQ that you would do on, that I would do on any standard microphone. And then I was allowing D feedback to come in on top of that and cut feedback frequencies. And so this is where my problem was this past weekend with this four-piece rock band. Everything was turned off on the SQ, all the processing, all the EQ, the compressor, everything was turned off. but I did not remember that I had this routed to a subgroup in the DMix128. So that, you know, that is where the problem was. So the DMix128 was apparently working flawlessly. I thought maybe I had a problem with my MADI cable. I did use some SDI cables from my video setup, and I didn't know if they were exactly 75 ohms, so I wasn't sure if my problem was there. I really just didn't have the time to troubleshoot it at the event, so I just defaulted and went back to mixing the show with the SQ mixer. So there you have it. It was operator error. You know, we try and plan for every contingency, but you know, there's always something that comes up, and you have short times to troubleshoot things, and you have to make the best call for the band, the best call for the show. And the show was great. The band sounded great. They didn't know anything was going on, and so I did what I needed to do to make sure that that happened. So there you have it. That was the issue. I had a subgroup, routed to a subgroup, and had some EQ on that subgroup to take out some of the proximity effect and take out a lot of low end that doesn't need to go through the microphone on a vocal microphone. And I was trying to play music through it just to do a quick A-B comparison. I did not have time to do this in the shop. The SW4 came the day of the event, got shipped to me. So I installed it, and we literally went right to the event. And so that's it. It was operator error. So don't know what else to say other than, you know, you live and you learn, and you try to improve the next one. And as we move forward, I will know to look at the subgroups on the DMix128 to see if I got something routed there, if I run into any more issues. Hope this helps. See you next time.